Hello out there, YouTubers. I've been cleaning up back at the sawmill, and then I decided to bring these rounds. There were 5 rounds back at the sawmill. There was a couple here down the street. I went down and picked those up. That took me about a half hour to get. I just drove the Bobcat down there. They're cherry, so they came down and blocked the road so you couldn't get through, and the county cut it up, left it alongside the road. That over there is cherry. I'm going to put them on the bonfire because all the stuff from back at the sawmill is getting burned up. These things, I don't know how to tell you how big they are. I got a big foot, you know, probably 30 inches. This one here, and it's oak. These were left in the woods, and when I cut a tree down, I cut it down at a comfortable height, and then I cut the stump off as low as I can. And so I can't move them. They're just too heavy. This one here will go in the chunks and hunks pile. So what I'm going to do is bring out this splitter. This is something we made, man, more years ago than I can remember. And I started to pop one out, and I go, you know, maybe you guys like to come along for a ride. It's a 5.5 inch bore cylinder with, I think, a 3-inch rod on it. I'm not sure on that. It's been so long. I meant to get some grease and grease the machine up because this thing is heavy. This is out of some old channel steel, heavy channel steel. This isn't thin stuff. This is heavy channel steel. The what do you call it? Splitter is made out of a piece of railroad track, and I think there might be a YouTube on it. I don't know. I'm guessing 5 or 6 years ago. If not, who knows? But it's heavy. 1/2 inch plate here. Just rock solid. Anyhow, I'm going to break these down. I thought you guys might want to come along for a ride. Now, mind you, I am the world's worst Bobcat operator. And then when you get this out on the nose like this, it makes it even harder for bad people like me. Another thing that I want to do, I'm trying to figure out what kind of wood this is. I was talking to Mark, and I think it's some kind of poplar, some kind of designer poplar. But this way here, you can see the bark. And the inside is real pretty, light and all multi shades of brown, just knots in it anywhere. This one here is just old pine. But here's another piece of it here. The guy cut the tree down and gave it to me. It looks like spots on the bark. I don't know if that's what do you call it, sapsuckers or not. I might try to throw a chunk like this, cut this 4-foot section off and throw it on the sawmill. The bark comes off real easy. Stinks, oh my goodness, this stuff stinks so bad. See how easy the bark comes off? This has been down now since, I guess, the fall. But that's what the bark looks like. And here's that's more of it there. And then this is a cherry log. I'd really like to have that. That thing is probably, well, can you see it? It's up to my chest. So it's up to here. This is the butt section of that tree. I might cut this off right above this knot here and just play with it on a sawmill. That's probably 30 inches in diameter. So anyhow, here's the wood out drying for this year. That'll be next year's firewood. Anyhow, let me put you on the stand, and I'll break down a couple of these and show you how I get it down to pieces that I can handle, because like I said, there's no way I can handle those other big ones. And don't laugh at me too bad for cracking this up. So let's see, we're at 4 minutes. I'll look at my clock in there and only bore you for a few more minutes. how long will we take? Probably longer than I was planning on. Oh, we're at 18 minutes, not too bad. That gets the big stuff down. Now the next movie I'm gonna do is I'll take that beast off, and we'll put the old big green bucket on over there, and we'll meet you down at the wood splitter. But this is now stuff that I can manage. Some of them I had to quarter. The poplar, this is a poplar here, that's not too heavy, so I just split that in half. I'll get them up there and then we'll take them over and split them. A bunch of stuff going to the chunks and hunks pile, some of it rotted. But actually that's not a bad pile of wood for, I guess there's a few minutes of jabber at the beginning and a few minutes of jabber now. So this piece here is just poplar. That was back at the sawmill I told you I was going to clean up. Then I'm going to get that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Take them up because I got a bonfire going right now. So over and out. We'll meet you over at the wood splitter. So we'll be back in a little bit. Over and out.